In 2015, I graduated and I obtained my master's degree in molecular biotechnology. And like many other students who get their master's in science, I decided that I want to go for a PhD. So I started PhD, and 3 months down the line, I started thinking, is this really what I want to do? Well, there was this hobby that I have been developing over the past years, which is science communication, and I have been working on it. So I decided that maybe I don't want to do a PhD, maybe I want to go for science communication. And I really stopped the PhD after 3 months, and I went for science communication. Now, science communication became incredibly successful, which was not really expected. Right now, there are over 29 million science enthusiasts who follow my science posts on social media, and over 9 billion views on my videos that discuss science, technology, and nature. But it is not the success that I'm here to talk about today. It is the length of the process. Why did it take so long for me to finally realize what I want to do in life? There are millions of students out there who are still confused. They are still not sure whether they want to do what they are doing or whether they want to switch to something else. Partially, it's probably their fault, but the major problem could be the education system. There are 4 major problems with the education system that I would like to bring to your attention today. But first, I want to see what my audience think about the education system in their countries. So I asked my audience on Facebook, do you think that the education system in your country needs to be fixed? 95% of them said yes, they think it needs to be fixed. And we're talking about a global audience coming from more than 100 nations. You know all of these guys, of course. They have 2 things in common. First, they built tech giants. These are companies that have changed the world in one way or another. But they also have another thing in common. They all dropped out of college. Well, they dropped out of college because it failed to provide them something they were looking for. It failed to ignite their curiosity and to provide them the environment where they can further develop their interest. They left college, they went and met people who shared the same interest with them, and together they built these companies. You probably have been a victim of group work in school or university. You will notice that we're not grouping students on the basis of their interests. We're grouping them randomly. And this is why one student will end up doing most of the work, and the others will just keep watching, because they have been forced into this. It's not their interest. And this is the first problem of the education system. It doesn't take interest into consideration, and interest is very essential for academic achievement. The second problem with the education system is that it relies on outdated textbooks. Have you asked yourself how many times